Kia ora whanau, happy Saturday. I'm going to do process this horse hoof fungus, do a processing, how I process it video. So to start with, I haven't got my camera woman here with me today, but you're going to need a few sharp knives, and I recommend gloves, just so what we've got to do is we've got to take this outer shell off to our Amadou's underneath it. So it'll take a while to get the shell off these three, hence get some gloves, because when you're cutting down that shell you can quite often braise your knuckles. So yeah, good tip, get some gloves. And another good tip is grab yourself a coffee, because it's going to take a little while. So I'll pause you and then I'll come back. Right, back again, friends. Yeah, sad news to report, these are not that good. It's still a bit hard. It's such a very old, yeah. So what I'm now understanding is when we see it underneath and it's dark, obviously it's getting past its best. I haven't really tried to trim much more off that one, but if you see this one, you can see how close the mycelium is underneath. You've got your crusty layer, and then really this is the other one. This I might get a little bit, I've started this one, friends, and this one isn't a lot better, but what should be underneath is, you can see where I've started trimming it, and you've got to be ever so careful, because it's sometimes it's only a thin layer underneath. Yeah, and it should be a nice soft chocolatey velvety layer underneath. So I'll see what I can get out of this one and salvage, and I'll come back. Back again, friends. Look at that, hardly touched my coffee. It's been that quick. All the trimmings now. This will be the best one, but yeah, what I'm going to get off this is going to be quite disappointing. So I'll take some slices off and then I'll show you what we get. But as you can see, not sure if you can see that, but see these white bits, and it's almost, you can see the spore layer. So it's a very thin dry bit of Amadou there. What's there? Yeah, so I'll bring you back, pause you, bring you back. Now, if you look at this, friends, you can see where I've taken some slices off there, and that's this bit here. But see that's the spore tubes, and these bits here, see, these bits are no good. Well, all you can use is that little wee tiny bit, hardly worth using, but I can use it for demonstrative purposes. Mycelium there, the only good bit is that there, my spore. So you need to trim all that stuff off, and yeah, I've only got 3 decent little slices there, which I'll have to hammer out, and then I'll stretch out and I'll show you. But yeah, I'll take some more off this, see what I can get off it, and I'll come back again, friends. Yeah, so very disappointing. I don't know if you can really get a good close in on that, but you can see this here. Pretty much what I've trimmed down to is this, you know, touching on the spore now, because that's the back side of, you know, that's how, ooh, that's how thin the slice is, friends. And ooh, that's the good side, but that's where we've hit the mycelium layer, and then it goes on to the spore layer. Well, yeah, mycelium's more, you can see that there, and then it goes around the back there where it joins onto the tree. But if you see there, you can see the spores there, but if I cut that right open, yeah, it's like a ball of spores with a thin layer of your Amadou. There's a good shot of your spores there. So trim them off, but yeah, not very good at all, friends. But yeah, I'll now burn some silver birch wood for some ash, and then I've got to boil the ash and boil those pieces in the ash for about an hour, and then pull it out, and then we've got to get our rubber mallet and pound it and then stretch it. So I'll bring you back. Kia ora whanau. So I've just got that stuff. You can actually soak it as well, soak it in water. I actually just got some fatwood, and I trimmed up pieces of that fatwood that I got yesterday. It's just solid. Yeah. Yeah, seriously hurt someone with that. So I'll see how we go with that. Yeah, so, you know, it's not a lot when you think of the Amadou, and you think all that is theoretically wasted. You can char it and use it as a coal extender, but you know, that's all the white punk fungus I got yesterday, and that's a 40-gallon drum. So, you know, all of that is usable. You know, that's enough. You know, you'd never need char cloth. You know, that you'd probably get 1 million fires out of that, and you don't need to char it, you don't need a tin. So we're so blessed here in New Zealand to have this wonderful Laetoporus portentosus white punk fungus, unique to South America, Australia and New Zealand. So I'll pause and I'll come back and we'll see what this better fatwood is like than what I tried yesterday. So friends, back again. My camera woman's at work today, so very right of choice. the Nathan 4071 Fatwood handle on the, yeah, that's my trusty old 6 by 3/4 ferro rod. Getting a bit used, but love it. Now, I'm not sure where my high-speed steel striker is, so I'll just use the back of this little paring knife. Technically a one and done, but that looks far better than yesterday's Fatwood. So technically it's still a Fatwood Friday, because you guys in North America are celebrating Fatwood Friday today. So yeah, any of you guys from North America, Northern Hemisphere. Oh, sorry friends, my phone thing was getting in the way, but yeah, hope we've got some friends from North America. And yeah, Dean's always popping in for a watch, and yeah, he's quite supportive, old Dean. Appreciate his support and love his videos. Well, I love everyone's videos, but yeah, that's not looking too bad, friends. Bit of black smoke coming off it. Not as good as the real water sticky icky here. That's very resinous, our Fatwood up the road here. But you can't complain when it's free, when you go for a walk. And yeah, you can pull out your handsaw and slice a bit off and take it home, put it in your bag, take it home, have a bit of fun. That's what it's all about, friends. So what I'll do is I'll actually save this, and yeah, I'll come back and I'll do a video on boiling that up and hammering it out and see what we can get out of it. And yeah, quite disappointing. Yeah, quite old Amadou, our horse hoofs there. Yeah, a bit disappointing, but yeah, that's why you just keep looking, and yeah, you'll find that good bit eventually. And yeah, never stop trying and experimenting, having a go. So yeah, from me here in Real Water, we'll call that done. Happy Fatwood Friday, and yeah, have to do me Flint and Steel Saturday later on. So yeah, from me here, New Zealand, ka kite anō.